Hello, my happy readers. It's Shed Time Stories with me, Issy. Are you ready to share a new story? The title of the book I have chosen to read is The Gift of the Hairless. If you have this book at home, you can read along with me. The author, the person who has written this story, is Holly Toyne, and the illustrator, the person who has drawn all the pictures, is Sanaji Ratnasekara. Now we're going to meet Lucha. She is a Mexican hairless, that is, a Mexican dog with no hair. She's been left thinking about all the things she lacks. Shall we read and find out what happens? Lucha is a Mexican hairless, that is, a dog without hair, a dog native to the country of Mexico, and unfortunately for poor Lucha, a dog with very few teeth. Our heroine was rather unusual looking, that much is true. Perhaps it was her flaming red mohawk and hairless body, or perhaps the way her tongue hung out to one side, due to no teeth being there to hold her rebellious tongue inside. It didn't help matters that her sister, Sophie, a rat terrier, who, on the other hand, was small and compact with glossy hair, dazzling eyes, and a full set of gnashers. Lucha wasn't aware of what made her different, that is, until she started going to the dog park. Sure enough, it wasn't long until she started to wonder why it was all the other dogs stared. No dog ever seemed to approach her or show signs of wanting to play. She often found herself alone, sitting in a corner, sniffing and digging the dirt at her feet. Over time, she tried many disguises in hopes of fitting in among the dogs at the dog park. The day she wore the long blonde wig, however, only seemed to make matters worse, and the dog howls grew louder. But she thought she looked like a young Britney Spears. The most popular dog at the dog park by far was Whitney, the poodle, known for her mesmerizing chorus that made all the young dogs swoon. Whitney was born to sing, although her humans may disagree with the thing. If only I were born with a cute button nose, curly hair like silk, and a voice like Whitney's, maybe then the other dogs would like me, Lucha thought. Her superstar sister, Queen of Agility, was also famous among the dogs at the dog park, known and admired for her ability to whiz and dash around the agility course at speeds that defied logic. Sophie appeared to have been born that way, perfect in every way. She never failed to learn a trick, especially for chicken. Not only was she a talking dog, but also a bilingual talking dog. Lucha didn't appear to have a unique gift of her own. She wasn't known for anything in particular. There was nothing special about poor Lucha, except for being toothless, hairless, and some might even say ugly. This, understandably, left Lucha feeling sad and lonely. Until one day, an unusual and mysterious pack of dogs appeared at the park gates. The mysterious pack of dogs called our red-headed heroine over from afar. As Lucha approached and the unknown dogs came into view, she noticed a sense of familiarity. She also had many questions. Why was the dog wearing sunglasses? How did the dog keep the sunglasses on its head?
Come with us. Oh, do not delay. An adventure awaits on this bright sunlit day. Something special, a sight to behold, a tale of wonder in tales of old. Feeling a little nervous,
Lucha followed the strange-looking, albeit poetic dogs. They took her down a dark, twisting path until they all stood before a big, mysterious door that seemed to be tucked away within the wall. The door was circular in shape, adorned with strange symbols and patterns that Lucha didn't recognize. Suddenly, the door swung open and smoke billowed out.
Quick, this way,
said the strange dog in sunglasses as the pack of dogs climbed into the peculiar hole in the wall. Finally, after a long pause, Lucha decided to speak.
Where are we going?
She asked.
You'll see soon enough,
said the strange dog in sunglasses. The air was thick and damp, with a strange squelching sound with every step they took. It felt like they had been walking for an eternity. Eventually, the narrow tunnel led to a large opening. Lucha's eyes widened at the sight before her. There was a large river which looked to be some sort of crossing. There were boats, strange ghost-like creatures, and dogs that looked just like her, scattered across the unknown and mystical landscape. However, there was something very odd about these dogs. They were brightly coloured, with patterns and symbols resembling the ones on the entrance door. Some even had wings. Lucha turned around to face the mysterious pack of dogs she had come in with and nearly fell over backwards with what she saw next. She found that they too were now brightly coloured with patterns, symbols, and flapping wings. Before anything could come out of Lucha's mouth, however, she felt a strange tingling overcome her entire body. Without any further warning, Lucha burst into colour, with small flapping wings, and for reasons unknown to all, sneezing fire. She had become a fire-sneezing rainbow, although she was later corrected.
You have become an Alebrije,
said the strange dog in sunglasses. The mysterious dogs grinned as they watched Lucha's colourful display. The other dogs joined in, flapping their wings and creating a magnificent, joyful parade. Lucha felt a surge of happiness as she realized that maybe she was special after all.
Alebrijes are spirit guides. Whilst here, you are in your true form, bright, colourful, and filled with purpose. A you that not everyone gets to see, but is you nonetheless. And this is the crossover point, where this world meets the next. This is where we help our beloved owners cross over into their next life. You'll go back for them. You're never truly apart. When it is your human's time, you will bring them here. And you will walk alongside them along their journey into the next world. No other dog can do this, nor turn into a colourful, fantastical beast that can sneeze fire. That one is quite unique. Only we, the Sholois Quintly. That is what makes you special. You are special, Lucha. We bring comfort to humans like no other. Also, not forgetting those humans with allergies, since we have no fur.
Lucha couldn't believe her eyes, ears, or her sneezes. Perhaps she could be helpful to others in ways she never imagined before.
One more thing, watch out for the Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent. He can be seen drifting through this place from time to time, But beware of his grumpiness. He has a temper that is hard to cheer. Best to keep your distance, lest you find a reason to fear.
Lucha seemed to remember that in the ancient land of Mexico, Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, is a guardian spirit with emerald scales and wings of vibrant hues. He roams the skies, watching over those below. The strange dog in sunglasses finally ended with,
"Oh, my name's Bob. By the way, you don't have to keep referring to me as the strange dog in sunglasses."
And just like that, the strange dog named Bob and his friends disappeared, leaving Lucha standing alone. In a moment of stillness, Lucha felt a sense of gratitude to Bob and his friends for showing her the way. How else could she have stumbled upon this extraordinary place without their guidance? As she cast a glance back at her newfound colourful wings, Lucha knew that her adventure had only just begun, suddenly filled with endless possibilities and newfound courage in her heart. But do you know what she did next? She sneezed up some sausages. Yes, you heard it right. Her sneezes turned into a barbecue. What a handy trick! As the sun began to set, Lucha knew it was time to head home. She waved a paw goodbye to this mysterious new land, promising to return soon for more adventures. With a giggle, she whispered,
"Watch out, Quetzalcoatl,"
while keeping an eye out for the feathered serpent on her way. Lucha couldn't wait to go back to the dog park to reunite with the others, especially Whitney, the singing poodle, and her sister Sophie. She had an exciting tale to share and a sneeze-filled barbecue to host. This time, Lucha was the star of the dog park, and the barbecue was a resounding success. The others laughed and cheered as Lucha lit up the night with her magical fire sneezes, demonstrating that her uniqueness truly made her extraordinary. What an amazing story that was, and what a wonderful path of self-discovery Lucha went on. That really is quite some skill to have, to sneeze and barbecue sausages. I hope you've enjoyed this Shed Time story, and if you want to, you can like, share, follow and subscribe to Shed Time Stories. Then you'll be ready for the next book we can share together. Bye-bye!